What you want, what you need.
DJ drop the hip hop and R&B.
YS Baby on 95.7 Jams.
What's up, brother?
Yo, Herb, what's good, man? This is YS Baby from 95.7 Jams in Birmingham, Alabama. Hey, I just want to let you know I just left Chicago, you feel me? The vibes was A1.
Oh, yeah, I was just about to ask, how was it, man?
I'm going to need your help with this one. So I stopped by Millennium Park, Navy Pier, pulled up at Harold's Chicken, you know what I'm saying? I want to say, what is your favorite place to go when you in Chicago? And also, I like to get to know the person so I can understand the music a little better. Growing up in Chicago, it's a lot that happens in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stereotypes about Chicago. But what's some stereotypes about Chicago? And what's something that was a turning point in your career or just a turning point in your life in Chicago? Where you was like, man, I'm going to do this rap thing and I'm going to take it serious, bro.
Man, just being in the streets, bro. I was in the streets like super heavy. I took everything that came with it, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really care about the beats. It just was what it was. And that's what I love. You know what I'm saying? I was in love with being outside and being in the streets, although it took a lot from me. I started to lose my homies at such a young age. And I put myself in, situations and in the line of fire so much where I was kind of, taking advantage of my blessings, man, and going not reach my full potential. It was a turning point where I'm like, man, I can't keep doing this. I feel like if I would have kept on, just putting myself in those crazy situations day in and day out, that it was going to be a situation where, I just threw my life away or just, wind up getting killed or something in the streets. And I think I had that moment when I was like 20 years old, 21 years old, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I need to just fall back. I really took a step, like a step back from everything. I shut myself down completely. I wasn't on the internet as much. I used to like get into it with my manager, with Mick, my partner, my team. They like, man, you're not even on the internet. You're not even engaging with your friends. Like I took a step back from everything, bro. I stayed in the house for like 3 months. I didn't answer the phone for nobody. I just wanted to figure it out because I know I'm loyal to a fault. All it would have took was, me to answer the phone one time and go outside and go, hang with somebody or just go back on my block. And I think life is like that, man. You have intuition and your gut feeling is there for a reason. So I think when you go against that, you gotta pay the price. There's consequences behind it. So I think I just took a real leap of faith where it's like, man, I got to shut myself down from everything and everybody. And the people who love me and support me, they're going to still be there. But I got to figure it out because if I can't help myself and get to this next level, I won't be able to help nobody. And, everybody got to understand that. So it was a hard time. It probably was one of the toughest times in my life, not being in the streets. I didn't do nothing. I wasn't motivated musically or nothing like that. I really stayed in the house and didn't do nothing.
Did you have to figure that out on your own, or did you have people that was pulling you to the side, like, Herb, get off these streets, man, do this music?
I always had people doing that, and I didn't listen. I always had a team around. I always had family that wanted me to fall back and not do this and not do that and stay out of trouble. I didn't listen. Like I said, I was really in love with the streets. You know what I'm saying? I did what I wanted to do, and it was all me. It was just me that I sat in the house, and it was like a dark cloud over my head, man, where I felt like I really needed to just start over and really, chase my dream. I got a talent and God blessed me with this talent and blessed me with this opportunity. It's not by coincidence. So I felt like I was taking advantage of it for long enough and you get to a point where it's like, if you're smart enough to realize, man, I can't take advantage of my blessings or everything gonna get taken away from me. And I understood that because I really wanted this shit, bro. I really wanted to be where I am now. And it took for me to go through that to really get there, you know what I'm saying? And when I got over, that hump, it felt like a breath of fresh air, like it never happened, kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like I was back on my grind and, back in the studio doing music and everything worked out for me, you know what I'm saying? I think that was around the time I dropped Humble Beast, right before I dropped into a real slump where it's like, man, I got to figure this shit out for me, not for nobody else. And you couldn't even get up with me. You couldn't talk to me. Nobody they didn't know where I was at. You couldn't hear from me, you know what I was doing. I fell back from everybody, and I feel like I made myself 10 times better and 10 times stronger. So now when I go home, I ain't gonna lie, I'll be like downtown in the studio. Like I don't really, I go to my neighborhood every now and then and I go see my family and stuff like that. But I'll be
all that hanging on the corner stuff. Yeah.
oh, it's over with for me, man. I can't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? I go to my neighborhood and I show love, but it's really when it's about something. I'm trying to give back. I ain't just going over there kicking it for real, because I feel like it ain't nothing for me. I got to bring those environments to me. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get up with me, you got to come to where I'm at. So when I get home, I just go eat. I go to all the restaurants. I live in LA, so I don't really get to eat like I'm at home no more. I just go eat at.
Hey, well, why you on that before I get out of here, Herbo? I know you're going. I know there's a lot of other DJs got stuff to ask you, and I appreciate you, my brother. Where should I go next time I touch down in Chicago?
Go to Portillo's, man. It's my favorite spot. Go get an Italian beef, man. And you could get it however you want, like peppers, hot peppers, whatever the case. Go to Portillo's. It's a spot called, Greek Town. It's fire. They got like gyros and stuff like that, man. You can go ahead. A spot called Greek Town that I like a lot. Hurls, of course. It's another spot, soul food spot called Soleil. You gotta go there. Soul Shack and Hat Park. I hope y'all writing this down. It's a lot of
taking notes.
Yeah, for sure. Mickey's definitely it. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I went viral for like this. For the first time I had the chicken sandwich from over there. That shit was so good.